Good afternoon, Raghavendra. Yeah, very good afternoon to one and all cadets present here. I will share my desktop screen so that you are able to see my presentation window. So cadets, are you able to see my presentation window?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, fine. Thanks for your response. The subject name along with its code we are going to see throughout this semester is UDIT 201 Foundation of Information Technology Lab. And currently we are in experiment number 17, that is HTML. This session is the continuation of the previous sessions. We are discussing about the introduction, then basic tags available in HTML, and then some additional tags also. So after that only we are going to start our real exercises with the help of the basic tags and its elements attributes. You can start your first exercise. I will tell on next week how to start and how to develop the program. For the second and third, we are going to see some additional tags with its attributes. So we will see one by one in the upcoming sessions. So before getting into that theoretical and hands-on part, the agenda for today's session are attendance, then introduction about myself, netiquettes to be followed, learning objective and outcome, then recap of our previous exercise, then introduction, explanation, summarization about the exercise, then Q&A, feedback, if any, at last. So I will take the attendance right now. So cadets, please unmute your mic and mark your presence. Raji, good afternoon, Pa. Answer attendance, cadets. Ajit,
Present, sir.
Sarath,
Present, sir.
Vaishak,
Present, sir.
Saneet, Rika Banu Chandra Prasad,
Present, sir.
Rishabh Kumar,
Present, sir.
Sujay,
Present, sir.
Nandana,
Present, sir.
Anwar, Anandu,
Present, sir.
Yazir,
Present, sir.
Yaldin, Sachin,
Present, sir.
Pragar Gupta,
Present, sir.
Dikshananto,
Present, sir.
Regin Baby, Krishna,
Present, sir.
Santosh Kumar,
Present, sir.
Kabilan,
Present, sir.
Raghavendra,
Present, sir.
Praji,
Present, sir.
Jibin Mon,
Present, sir.
Rahul Kumar,
Present, sir.
Akash Layek,
Present, sir.
Naman Sharma,
Present, sir.
Ankit, Ankit Kumar, yeah, Deepu Joseph,
Yes.
Bagarapeta, Shruti, Ankit,
Present, sir.
Inshaf Rahman,
Present, sir.
Suraj,
Present, sir.
Gopi Krishna,
Present, sir.
Sandra,
Present, sir.
Yuvaraj, Alakshuas,
Yes, sir.
Yadunand,
Present, sir.
Neha,
Present, sir.
fine. I will see the chat message. Yeah, Shruti present. Okay, fine. So these are the absentees for today's session. Sanid, Anwar, Yaldin, Fejin, Bagarapeta, Yuvaraj. So at last we will see. So getting back to our presentation window.
Sir, hello.
So, yeah, tell pa.
Someone is removing me from meeting, sir. Please make everyone attendee.
Yeah, okay, fine. I forgot at the very start. Yeah, I did, Yazir. So, last class we started the brief introduction about the HTML. So, HTML is the basic web programming language, and in 1989, Tim Berners-Lee invented the WWW, that is World Wide Web. So after that, the web page and website designing comes into the picture. So at the start of 1991, HTML comes into the website or web designing programming language. So the first started version is HTML 1.0, and 2012 the recent release get released, that is HTML version 5.0. So that is the version we are still having and following for HTML. So this is a very basic designing programming language, and we can also say that this is the mother of all other website or web designing programming language. That is what we seen, and also we discussed with the basic example, that is the basic structure of HTML. So it always starts with the HTML tag, then head and title tag under this, and after that body tag. So body tag, we are going to give or specify the contents, whatever you want to display it in the white color blank space of your web page. So whatever the thing we are discussing and we are going to discuss, all are about only the things we are going to give under body tag. That is what we are going to see. So we seen with the paragraph tag, that is very basic tag, p tag, that is paragraph tag. That is what we discussed under last session. So this session we are going to see about the formatting, basic formatting and alignment. That is what we are going to discuss. We already know about how to do the formatting, how to do the alignment in MS Office Word. So there are some basic buttons are there. So with the help of the buttons and options, we can apply the formatting to your document. If the same case, you want to do it in the HTML document or to your web page, then how to proceed with that? That is what we are going to see. So I will switch on to the notepad window. Cadets, are you able to see my notepad window?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So I will type one by one. So formatting, I will just increase the font size. Yeah, 36. So that it is visible to everyone. So formatting. So under formatting, what are the things we are having means? Any idea? Because we previously did the same in MS Office Word and MS Office Excel. What are the various formatting options available? Anyone can list, cadets? Cadets, can anyone list? What are the basic formatting options available?
HTML.
HTML we are now seeing part. I am asking about the basic formatting options available under MS Office Word or MS Office Excel. At the very start exercise is the basic formatting and alignment.
Font size, font color,
Yeah, exactly.
What wraps?
Word wraps, yeah. Then
borders,
Document formatting.
yeah, document formatting. That is what I'm asking. What are the formatting you apply? So one cadet told that font size and font color. So it's the right thing. So apart from that, so we are having bold. We are going to give the textual content in a bold manner. Then italics. Then the underline. Then strike through. This you are going to make a strike. So these are the four basic things about formatting. So apart from this, you can also have the superscript typo and subscript. Then at last, typo, font. So these are the things available under formatting. So we are going to see it one by one. So I will use some tab space. So here, what I'm going to use for bold. If you want to make your textual contents bold, then you want to give the B tag. You can have it in capital B or small b. So B tag is meant for putting the text in bold format. Then the second thing, italics. If you want to have your textual contents in italics format, that is slanting text format, then you can use I tag. That is angle bracket, I close angle brackets. That is what meant for italics. Then for underline, so open angle bracket, U, and then close angle bracket. So U tag is meant for underline. And the next one, strike through. If you want to make your textual contents with the one strike, then you can use open angle bracket, close angle bracket, strike. So strike tag is meant for strike through. And the next one, superscript. So if you want to make any or represent any powers, for example, if you want to display any mathematical formula, a squared plus b squared, then you can use open angle bracket sup, soup. Soup tag is for superscript. Then the next one, subscript. So if you want to represent any chemical formulas, that is CH4, then you can use this subscript, that is SUB, sub. So soup is meant for superscript, sub is meant for subscript. So this is what the thing. Apart from this, we can also have two more additional tags, that is seventh one, break and line. You can also tell this horizontal line. So if you want to display the lines, textual contents one by one, then you can use the BR tag. And if you want to give a line in between your textual contents, then you can use HR tag. It means horizontal ruler. HR stands for horizontal ruler. So you can also use this. And the last one is font. So font, I will explain one by one. So for the previous things, previous formatting things, we see it with the example, and at last I will explain about font. So this is what the thing, and I will save it. Yeah, save it here. And opening the, new. So here I am going to start the programming part. So open tag HTML, close angle bracket. Then within that I am going to give the head and opening title. So in the title I am going to give it as Ahmed, and then closing the title, because title was opened at last, so I am opening it at first. Closing it first. After that I am closing the head. Then the second structure is body. So within that body, I'm going to give the textual contents, actual textual contents. Ahmed is the name of that web page. That is what the title. So here I am going to just display Ahmed deemed to be university. Then Department of Nautical Science. Then group H. So this is what the content I want to display it in my web page. Consider. So after this, I am going to close my body. I didn't use anything, any tags I didn't use. Just I am opening the HTML and closing the last part, that is HTML. So I am going to save this. So 3.html. That is what I am going to save. So make sure that you want to save it with the extension .html. After that, I am going to save my document and getting back to the location where I saved my document. So here I save this. I am making a double click over there. So it will display the contents, whatever I did or gave in my notepad. So I'm opening the notepad also parallelly. So see, this is what the content I gave. Ahmed deemed to be university, Department of Nautical Science, group page. So the same content get reflected here, but all are came in the single line. Here I pressed enter so that it looks much prettier. But here I didn't give any enter because I didn't give the tag specified or specifically meant for the next line. So here what I am going to introduce means I am going to introduce the BR tag, that is break. And here also BR make sure that this BR tag and HR tag does not require any closing, because in HTML, whatever the tag you gets open, you want to close it out. If it is not, it won't work. But for BR tag and for HR tag, you are going to enter the first line only, not going to close the same BR and HR. So BR I gave. Now I am saving the HTML document and getting back to my web page. I am going to refresh. So now you can see that, see the difference. So previously it all came in a single line. Now it came one by one. So in this fashion, you can use the BR tag. If you want, you can use the HR tag also. Here, after Ahmed deemed to be university, I am going to use HR. And I am saving the notepad file, that is HTML file, getting back to my web page and refreshing the things. So now you can see the difference. So a line came in between the first and second line. One horizontal line came in between first line and the second line. So in this way, you can represent the break and the horizontal ruler tag, HR and BR. That is what the first thing. So cadets, any queries in this? Any clarifications required regarding this BR and HR?
No, sir.
No. Okay, fine. Thanks for your response. So next thing, we are going to see about the formatting. So basic text I gave. Now we are going to make some formatting, that is bold, italics, underline, strike through, that we are going to see. So under body tag only we are going to see. So here at the very start, what I am going to give means I am going to give the bold tag. So B tag I am going to give. I will make it as full screen. So B tag I am going to give. Make sure that whatever the tag you opened last, you want to close it first. So here I opened B, I am going to close the B because BR tag does not require any closing at all. So B I closed. So B I opened and I closed B. Next, I am going to save this HTML document and getting back to my web page and going to make a refresh. So now you can see the difference. It looks a little bit heavier than the next line. So this is what the first thing. The second thing, you can also apply this bold in between to your textual contents. Bold, italics, or underline, strike through, whatever it may be, you can apply within the textual content or to the entire textual content. Both also possible. So now I explain the second thing. So here what I am going to give means I am going to give I am going to give you. So what is the last tag I open means you. So after this deemed to be university, I am going to close the U. And second thing, I am going to close I. So now I am going to save my HTML file, then getting back to my web page. Now I am going to make a refresh. So here you can see the difference Ahmed looks bold, deemed to be university, is it in the italic slanting textual format and it gets underlined. So in this way, you can apply the bold, italics and underline format. Then the next one. So for Department of Nautical Science also, I am going to give B, and here I am closing the B. Then the same thing for group 8 also. I am going to, maybe for group 8 I can give it as italics. So like this I will give, saving my HTML file, getting back to website, making a refreshment. So Department of Nautical Science looks bold, group 8 looks slanting text, looks like slanting text. So in this way you can introduce the basic level of formatting to your document or web page. So the first 4 options over. Then the next one, superscript and subscript also I told. So how to apply superscript and subscript means I will tell with one small example, one max formula. So A square plus B square. This is the thing I want to do. Next one is CH4 I want to do. So I am simply saving, and in the web page you can see like this, A squared, B squared, CH4. But instead I want A2, B2 in the superscript format. CH4 is in the subscript format. I record like this means now I'm going to rearrange the coding part. So here what I'm going to give means BR I'm going to give. Here also I'm going to give BR, break tag. And here what I want to have it in the power format means 2. So in between A and 2, you can open up SUP, because for giving powers, SUP is the tag. So SUP tag I am going to use here. And I am going to close the SUP tag also, SUP. And here also I am going to open up SUP and I am going to close that SUP after this. So I'm going to save my HTML file, getting back to my web page, making a refreshment. So now you can see the difference A square plus B square, and with the help of the BR tag, it displayed as 1 by 1. Then the last part is subscript. So CH4, for 4 I want to apply SUB, sub, and after 4 I am going to close this SUB. So this is what the subscript part. I am going to save it and I am going to make a refreshment. So now you can see the difference. A squared plus B squared, it displayed as it is, and CH4 displayed in the subscript format. So superscript and subscript, in this fashion you can apply it to your web page. Cadets, any clarifications required? Any doubts in the formatting?
No, sir.
No. Okay, fine. So thanks for your response. The last part we are going to see is, so this also I saved and I am opening the previous saved file. So here font. So still we discussed about the bold, italics, underline, strike through, subscript, superscript, break and horizontal line. These all are having single tag only, B, I, U, like that only. It does not requires any attributes also. Attributes means each and for some tags, HTML tags requires some attributes. Attributes means some additional values you want to give it as an input. So some tags requires attribute, some it won't. It is a standalone tag. Bold, italics, underline, these are all called as standalone tags. But for font, we are having it as a family. For example, in the MS Office Word, we are going to select the font style from the drop down. We are going to apply the font size. We are going to apply the font color, textual color. So here, in order to represent your textual content with different set of font, size and color, it gets accumulated within the font tag. So font is the actual tag. Along with, we are going to give some attributes. With the help of the attributes, we are going to achieve the style, we are going to achieve the color, we are going to achieve the size. So for this one, last one, font, we are going to have the font tag. So within that font tag, we are going to have the face, no need to put the comma, then color, leave space, then size. So 3 attributes is meant for this font tag: face, color, size. Face means style, whether it is Times New Roman, Monotype Cursiva, Cambria, Calibri, Arial, like that you can specify. Color, you all know that you are going to give the color to your textual contents. Size, you are going to specify the size of your textual content. So this is what the next part, that is font families. So I will explain. So I'm opening the last saved file. So this is what the last created HTML file. So here I am going to delete these 2 things, that is that mathematical formula. I am going to delete this. Now here for the Ahmed Deemed to be University, we are going to introduce the font. The font face is equal to, we are going to give it a simple thing, that is Arial. So within double quotation only you want to give that. Font face is equal to Arial, leave the space, then size is equal to, you are going to specify the size. So it is the first line, so I am going to have it as 28. Then color is equal to, I am going to give it as blue. Within double quotation, I am going to give it as blue, and I am closing the angle bracket of the font tag. So font face is equal to, you are going to give the style within the double quotation, then size within double quotation, color within double quotation. Make sure about the spelling of the tags, because in this notepad you are going to specify the spelling of the color as COLOR only. not COLOUR. Make sure that. So COLOR, because HTML won't give or throw any error message to the developer, program developer. Instead, it won't display anything. So make sure with your spellings. So I gave this. So after this, I want to close that font tag. So font tag only I opened at last. Sorry, secondly open. After bold I opened. So here before bold I want to close that. I am giving the space, then open angle bracket, close, that is slash FONT. I am closing the angle bracket. I am saving the document and I am getting back to my web page. So here I am making the refreshment. So now you can see the difference. It looks much prettier than the rest of the textual contents. Cadets, are you able to follow me? Any clarifications required in the font, tag, and its attributes?
So please repeat one more, sir.
Yeah, sure. With pleasure. So font tag always clubbed with some attributes. Some tags, font tag, image tag, anchor tag, like some of the tags gets accompanied with attributes. Some tags you don't, it won't require any attributes at all. Example, B tag, I tag. In the font tag, we are going to give the font style. We are going to give the font color. We are going to give the size for our textual content. So for that, we are going to specify the font tag first, that is open font. After that, you are going to have 3 attributes. It is not the mandatory thing. If you want to use only, or if you want to give only the textual content style, means you can use only the face. If you want to give the size alone, you can give the size. If you want to give the color alone, you can use the color. For the understanding purpose, I gave 3 in a single line. That is face, size, and then color. For the Department of Nautical Science, I am going to give the font size alone or font color. So font, I am going to use the COLOR equal to, within that I am going to give it as red under double quotation. After that, closing that angle bracket. Then before B, I am closing the font tag. So whatever the thing you required, that alone you can apply. So these are the sum of the, because there are so many attributes available for font tag. These are the basic attribute: face, size, color. Face means you are going to give the style, whether it is Times New Roman, Arial, Verdana, Tahoma, Monotype Cursiva. There are so many things available. So if you want to have that any one of the style, you can use it in face. Then size, you obviously know that how much size you want to display your textual contents, you can have it in the size. But make sure that you are going to enclose all those things within the double quotation. Face is equal to double quotation. Size is equal to double quotation. Color is equal to double quotation. Last one is color. You want to check the spelling COLOR. That is what you are going to give. So here I made one more changes. Font color is equal to red for Department of Nautical Science. So I am going to save this and I am going to reload my HTML page. So I'm going to reload my HTML page. Now you can view the difference. So Ahmad Deemed University, then Department of Nautical Science looks, changed in color. Before it is black, now it is in red. So this is what the font, face, size and color. So cadets, whoever asked the doubt gets clarified.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So any other clarifications required, cadets? No. Okay, thanks for your response. So with this, I will stop my lecture. So this is what the basic formatting. So next session, we are going to, that is in our tomorrow session, we are going to discuss about the alignment part. How to do the alignment. That is what we are going to discuss in the next class. So I will save the same document here. I will close it up. I will close it, this particular web page also. I will stop the recording.